Hello everybody, welcome back to the Blackhand Twitch channel. Today you are joined by just me, Oscar, and we will be watching Blackhand's run through the ESL Challenger Qualifier number 2 for DreamHack Valencia. Looking forward to this start from Blackhand. We're going to see if they can capitalise on this pistol round given the CT side and try and get themselves off to a good start. That grenade's going to take out the door, which allows the smoke to come in. Flash goes through and they're moving their way on. Fraser here in a really good position. He's going to swing out, gets caught out by Chanini's. She open, dropped down to 49 HP, and Blackhand have read the move onto the B site. The bomb's dropped onto the site now. Grand Chelem are stuck here. They're going to have to try and find a way to break this setup from Blackhand. Just there, taking a bit of damage, returning some himself. A couple of players just hiding out here towards B ramp. Zulu watching glass as Red One Manny starts to move himself across onto the flank. Checking all of his angles. And the move up to glass here from Chi Open. Zulu is checking this angle. He gets the info now. Ducky just looking for the peek. Just there finds Chanini's, and now it's just Red One Manny. Just there opens the door, finds the kill, and that is a very, very good start for Blackhand. Nini's just catches Stay in the head, and Timo and Zulu taking out Stay and Open. These name titles are incredibly confusing for me, but just starting to make their move outside here. Smoke goes down onto stairs. Red One Manny just looking here on the top of silo, trying to find any information, see if he can spot one or two of the Blackhand players, but the bomb being down already outside is a big issue for Grand Chelem now, who are lower on the numbers. It's 4 versus 3. They do have the weapons advantage. They're just going to start to slowly creep up towards this bomb, but Joster's ready. I think Red One Manny is expecting this. Zulu gets Maiden after he takes out Ducky. And now it's a 3 versus 2. And he's going to get the bomb. Just hiding behind that smoke for a second. He's aware Joster's going to be checking that angle. And Zulu with a big opportunity here. As the remaining 2 Ts start to make their way onto the A site. Just clearing the corners slowly, but just there on a wonderful lurk. Gets a bit of chip damage onto Red One Manny, and that's going to force them to move onto the site. Zulu here just hiding inside hut. He gets a bit of damage, but he gets taken out. Timo just on top of vent here. Red One Manny knows he has to plant. If Blackhand just rush across this, they're going to be out of time, and that is the kill from Joster. 2 AKs saved for Blackhand. The money looking strong. A move across to the B site could be in order here for Grand Chelem. That flash a little bit interesting there from Fraser, but it lands where it needs to. Open catches Zulu as Nini's catches just there. Timo gets one, Ducky finds another, and Chanini's now just on 16 HP, cleaned up by Fraser. Blackhand are looking unstoppable so far. Fraser here with the AWP, as we were possibly predicting there. Deciding to take on the AWP roll. Josh Stair gets 2 as they push aggressively down B ramp. The Mac 10's out for Grand Chelem. They've made it onto the site. There was nobody else there to cover. So it's going to be a retake here for Blackhand. 4 versus 3. Oh, but Open finds one. Fraser just gets stuck there before that smoke can come down. And now it's 2 versus 3. Zulu taking his time, spots Maiden, but he's chipped down to just 8 hit points. Nini's tries for the grenade, it gets Zulu. And now just Timo creeping onto site here. Open spots him, and Timo had a nade in his hand there, just trying to get some utility off, but he gets caught with his pants down, and Grand Chelem get their first round on the board. So Timo here, just on a little bit of a disadvantage with the health. Fraser had to walk through the Molotov, and he gets found by Red One Manny. Now it's a 5 versus 4 for Grand Chelem. Have to wonder if things are starting to fall apart a little bit for Blackhand. Nini's on the boost here. Timo is possibly there for the taking. He must have seen his head. I'm not sure if he did. Timo just jumped over the box there. Could have got himself that information. A couple of flashes going to go down for Grand Chelem. Ducky gets taken down by Say, and Maiden gets Zulu. Now it's just 4 versus 2. Just there, holding the line. Finds the bomb now. But there's not a lot of time. If Just there swings this, he's going to run into an orb. The Molotov comes out. He finds 2 for his money, leaving Timo in a 1v1. Nini's with his back turned. Timo, sorry. Finds Nini's, not looking in the right direction as he was positioned up onto heaven there. That's a really, really good save there from Blackhand. They have a lot to play with. Just there, though, finds Nini's on the boost, and he's going to catch Maiden as well. Just there, you are on fire, my friend. Can he find open? He's just taking his time on this peak. He has Timo now for the support. No one wanting to commit to that peak yet. Just there has been absolutely electric the last couple of rounds. And now Grand Chelem going to start to make that commit towards B. Ducky spotted out. Just there gets open. And Stay. Can he get the ace? He can't. Red One Manny finally shuts him down. But it could just be a little bit too little too late. Timo watching that bomb. Red One Manny is stuck in this position. Perfect angle. Fraser just watching Hut. Making sure that he's not trying to pull a bit of a sneaky move on them. He is going to commit to B, and that's Timo for the finish. Just there with 4 now. 16 and 4. And here comes another flash from Nini's. He's looking with that orb through the smoke. They find Ducky. Ducky does take open down to 22 HP. Just there, just tries to jump up the box, and he gets caught. The smoke wall strong here. Zulu is going to go for it. He finds Stay as the smoke starts to go down, and Fraser gets Nini's as well. That's the AWPer taken out of the game, and confirmation that Grand Chelem are trying to make that play down towards the B site. Quick flash out for Fraser as he makes his way down. He's not going to find anyone just yet, but he does give himself plenty of time to get into a good position on the site here. Zulu drops that smoke onto glass. Maiden tries him. He can't get it. Now it's 3 versus 2. Red One Many spots Zulu. Zulu gets him down to 20 HP. And Fraser with the AK gets back to winning ways there as he gets another 3k on that round. That nade comes down for Timo, and it does get a bit of damage off now. This aggressive peek from Manny, though. He's going to catch Fraser and Timo. Just there, looking outside, he finds Manny. He's just going to make his move back to that B hole, but Ducky caught off guard. Zulu trades him out. He's got one more to deal with, and he just can't catch Maiden. Just there, though, the absolute saviour of this game so far. He manages to find one. He spots Stay, and Stay gets the kill onto him. Grand Chelem get their second round of this half. So, I wonder what Blackhand's approach to this round's going to be. They don't have the weaponry to get these easy picks. Fraser caught out by Many. Timo's wise to it. He's seen that information. The Molotov comes down onto stairs. He's confident he's got one player out here now. If he takes his time and waits for this, he should get that reward come to him. Another Molotov's going to come down towards the steps. Nini's is going to boost up onto this box. That's an off angle. Timo possibly not expecting that, but Nini's doesn't find him. That smoke's just going to drop down into the stairs there, as does the flash. Timo, now he's been seen. Timo's been spotted out. There's 2 players of Grand Chelem. He's just watching this box. Just there comes in and gets the deagle. Zulu gets Maiden, and now it's 2 versus 3. Just there's going to find that M4, and he gets Manny. He's going to reposition here, regroup with Ducky. The smoke's down on this entrance to A site. They're going to re-smoke. The spray's good. Ducky finds one. And now it's a 2 versus 1 on this min-buy from Blackhand. Stay's not really sure what's happened. Blackhand have gotten themselves out of that situation. For now, they are safe. Stay's got to decide. He fakes that plant. He's watching heaven. He's watching main. He's not sure where the peak's going to be. I think he's going to commit to this. Just there, though, with the swing. Fine Stay. Blackhand get a 10th round now. Smoke popped through sneaky there. Maiden there with the spray. So Fraser's going to throw down that Molotov just to keep anyone out of that area. Maiden starting to work through towards Hot. He finds Zulu. The very good shot. He's going to have a little spray. See if he can find any chip damage onto Blackhand. But Grand Chelem now have the opening pick. This is a force buy from them. If they can convert this, it's going to do wonders for the money. And Blackhand are really, really tight. Just there finds one. But he's traded out by Maiden. They're going to move down onto the B site. Fraser here to spoil the party. Spots Maiden. And Chenini's team kills him. That's an incredible slip up there from Grand Chelem, as Many does manage to find Timo. Fraser stuck in a bit of a hole here. He's on 2 HP. He nearly catches Many with the headshot, but he can't quite do it. Ducky now. Blackhand's hope and saviour. There's no plant gone yet. Ducky's just taking his time. He's clearing his corners, trying to see if there's any member of Grand Chelem lurking. 20 seconds left. They have all the time to plant, and the bomb is now going to go down just into this little corner here. They're stacking both towards the door. Ducky's gonna go for it. He catches one off guard. He can't catch open. 14 HP. So incredibly close for Blackhand there, trying to get that clutch together. And Grand Chelem gets a third of a maximum of 5 now. Looked like he was going to go for a peek there. He doesn't. Just there gets spotted on B ramp, and he does as much damage as he can. He gets open down to 5. That's a very respectable effort from Just there on the Deagle. Now it's 5 versus 4. 5 AKs against 2 Deagles and 2 5.7s. The A push is looking like it's going to be committed to here. Red One Manny finds Ducky as he's trying to flank. Timo and Zulu here are going to be caught a little bit, unfortunately, on the stairs as the Molotov comes down, and Manny, gets 2. Zulu burns in the flames. Timo goes down to the AK, and it's 10-5 to Blackhand going onto this T side. Definitely don't want to be wasting Fraser's smoke on this cross, especially as it won't get them all the way through anyway. So that smoke's opted to go down in towards A main, and they've got themselves through onto the B site with the bomb. Only one member of Grand Chelem on the site here. Smoke goes down to just try and delay the push for a second. Nini's does get Timo, but Zulu and Fraser responding very quickly, trading out and then getting open as well. The nade comes in, so that reveals Maiden's position towards B ramp as the remaining 2 members of Grand Chelem are going to come in. Maiden finds 2 there, gets Just there and Zulu. Ducky does manage to take out Maiden. He's going to look for one more. He gets Red One Manny. Knows exactly where Stay is, and Stay does get him. Fraser here just sort of messing Stay with the audio cues. That bomb's getting tapped. Fraser knows that he has to be somewhere close on this side. That door's open now. Fraser, it's dangerous. Gotta be careful there. He gets the touch and the kit's down. That should be the round for Grand Chelem. It's gonna be just gets that defuse. Fraser unfortunate not to play that time just a little bit more and try and delay that. So Grand Chelem do get the pistol. So Blackhand really trying to take the fight to Grand Chelem. They don't want them to lose. They don't want them to gain too many rounds on them and start to close this deficit a little bit. That audio cue there will be passed on. The shots on vents. There is someone outside Squeaky. Timo catches Manny with the M4. He now gets that himself. Fraser finds Nini's, and it's a 2 versus 1. It's just Maiden. He's on Heaven. Timo there. Unfortunate to not have the rifle out, but he does manage to catch Maiden with the Tech 9, and Blackhand stave off the push from Grand Chelem. Blackhand still on a bit of a sketchy one here. Timo with the M4. Fraser takes the AK. Just there immediately goes down. So does Ducky. Blind spray through smoke by Open. Gets both of them. That is not the start that Blackhand wanted, and they've already got members of Grand Chelem pushing into their side of the map. So they're just going to get this early plant down on B. No one there to contest him for the meantime. Timo here gets caught out by Open. It's 2 versus 5. Blackhand have got the time advantage. Grand Chelem just only now starting to move themselves down onto the B site. They're taking some super aggressive angles here. Fraser's caught out. He's going to get chased down. That nade hits Open, and now he's on 7 HP. Fraser needs to be aware of the push through doors. He finds one. Doesn't see Maiden on ramp. Zulu, though, on the flank now. He's going to get caught out, and that is going to be a 3rd round on the CT side for Grand Chelem. They're going to opt for the pistols here, give an extra round to Grand Chelem, and get themselves back into it on the next one. Blackhand just trying to sell a bit of a fake there onto the A site, but they're going to dart themselves through that Molotov. Maiden wasn't expecting it. Blackhand have got themselves a bit of early site control here. If they can get some utility down and cover some angles, they could suffer from this door just going open a little bit too quickly. Fraser just watching that angle. He's got Stay there to deal with, and now the door doesn't move. He knows he's there. Fraser! What an incredible shot gets off. Manny now immediately moves onto site, executing Josh there. The smoke through the ceiling, the shots through the ceiling nearly catch Zulu, and they do a lot more damage. Ninis finds him. Ducky takes out Manny through the door. It's 2 versus 1. It's 2 Tech 9s versus the 1 AK. Ducky takes a peek. Now they know the position, but the time's up. It's way too late for Ninis. He finds the kill onto Timo. One more will absolutely shatter the economy of Grand Chelem and should secure them that 14. So Ninis, though, with the spray through the smoke, catches Zulu off guard. He's been pretty good with those sprays so far. He opts for the MP9, possibly trying to make some extra money off those kills. Blackhand here just staying stoic, not giving up any ground to Grand Chelem, seeing if there's going to be any aggression come through. There has been some early aggression from Grand Chelem in previous rounds, so Blackhand just seeing if they can find a pick from that. Fraser's managed to wiggle his way onto B ramp here. He gets one, he gets Maiden as well. That completely opens up the B site again for Blackhand. Molotov down to stop that rotation coming through too quickly. Manny's in the right place though. He's going to see Fraser and he catches him off guard with the Famous, but they know the position. Ducky takes down Manny, and there's just one left for Grand Chelem. Looking through this door here, he's covered behind the smoke at the minute, and he's going to get spotted by Ducky. Ducky stays true. He finds 2 kills. He opts to take his time a little bit more. There comes the flash. It doesn't catch open probably as much as they want, and the call can't get out to Zulu in time. He's trying to look for Manny. This is a very good start for Grand Chelem. 2 kills handed to them almost on a platter. Ducky now picking up the bomb. Grand Chelem this time wise to the possible B move by Blackhand. Fraser just hiding about near vent, trying to see if he can catch maybe one. Looking like Manny could walk into the crosshair here, and Fraser's going to aggress. That wall nearly just the bane of Fraser's life there that day, but the position's out now. Ducky and Josh there are going to start to make their way up towards that, but Grand Chelem pinching Blackhand. Fraser and Ducky go down. It's just Josh there. He's been the hero of this game, but can't find another kill. That's the 9th there for Grand Chelem. Smoke comes down onto Josh there. Zulu going to pop that smoke. Lands very, very far. There is going to be a little bit of a gap here. Blackhand are aware of this. The flashes come through. And Red One Manny still manages to catch Timo. Fraser, though, on the lurk through the site. He's going to get one. Open gets Fraser. Ninis gets Josh there, and it's a 2 versus 4. The remaining 2 members of Blackhand made it onto the B site, but the push is going to come in quick. Maiden gets one. Ducky manages to trade him, but Ninis is there to finish Ducky off. Blackhand really do need to get this 15th here if they want to wrap this game up. Save us from any further complications. Just there finds one. Ninis manages to team kill. Ninis, sorry, manages to team kill Stay again. Ninis team killing. Timo just trying to get those shots off onto Manny, but he can't find them. And it's left Blackhand in a 3v2. You have to think maybe Timo didn't need to take that fight. He could have just walked himself away. He wasn't aware how much damage he'd probably done. And Open gets Ducky. It's just there again, the last man alive. He'd need 4 to get this. Made his wise to it. Finds them again. Blackhand going for that Hail Mary plant onto the B site. That's twice now they've come up short. Haven't even been able to get the plant down. Smoke's coming down now. Cross is being prepared. Ninis manages to find off a flash, but he doesn't get any spray down before Blackhand make their way onto the B site. Fraser, with that lurk on A, has managed to find them an opening pick. Look at this though. Timo spots out Maiden. They've seen this player here behind doors. Nini's just peeking through and he gets caught by Ducky. That's exactly what Blackhand needed. Many though manages to find Zulu. Brings this man disadvantage down to 1 here. The plant actually hasn't been put through for Blackhand. They've moved themselves back onto the A site and they're going to get a free plant onto A here. Not a lot of utility to work with. 4 flashes and a smoke for Fraser, which is going to go down onto main. Many just looking for a possible lurk. Oh my god, he finds Just there through the smoke. That's in a ridiculous position. And now it's a 2 versus 2. Ducky holding down Heaven. He waits for the flash. He spots open. Money down to 74 HP. Fraser, you gotta go now, Fraser. He finds the kill. 15 for Blackhand. 1 more and they'll seal themselves the win and move on to this next stage in the tournament. And he looks towards Silo. Oh yeah, Nini's. He's gonna spot Just there. Now the orb's been revealed. They will be careful with these angles. They haven't seen it yet. Fraser takes a little spray through. Nini's nearly catches Fraser, but some outstanding bunny hops keeps him alive. Timo goes down to Many. It's 3 versus 5. Many gets Zulu. Blackhand now had an absolute shocker around. This orb's come out and made such a difference. Ducky gonna try and peek Nini's. It's not gonna make a difference. Nini's finds that kill and it's just Fraser on 13. This would have to be a series of 5 clean kills for Fraser to win this round. And as he walks onto the A site, he's going to get spotted by Stay. It's 15 to 14. Blackhand on an insanely sketchy buy here. Cleaning themselves fully out of the money almost. And those 2 nades drops onto Timo and Just there. Leaves them at 15 HP already. Timo takes another 5. And he goes down to Nini's anyway. He does manage to get the damage off and Fraser can clean him up. Fraser finding 2 here. Ducky got himself down onto the B site and the plant goes down. This B site plant has been the favourite for Blackhand so far. They've won the majority of their plant rounds on the B site. So understandable that they opt for that again given the space. Grand Chelem going to take their time here. They know what's at stake and Ducky gets caught out by Stay on the door. Just there finds 1. They're coming up to glass. Fraser sees them. This is getting so incredibly tight. The smoke comes down now. Fraser forced to push through. He can't find open, but is it too late? It is. Blackhand secure the 16th and get themselves the win. Finally, 16-14.